Shalom, shalom. To the brothers of Great Millstone, Charlotte, coming at you again with another live camp for the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua.
That's right.
And before we get started, we're going to face the east. We give all praises, honor, and glory to
Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua Ba'Shem U'Kakodash.
Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who taught us this truth and rule well. Peace and blessings unto the hopeful elect, pushing his word throughout the four corners of the earth in truth, righteousness, and sincerity. To you we say shalom.
Shalom, shalom.
So again, another day to prophesy the downfall of America, to prophesy the end, to prophesy, Jacob's trouble, to prophesy, everything that's written in these scriptures, man. Right? Because what we're coming to is a dark time, man. A time where it's going to be pure lawlessness.
Yep.
A time where Esau is really going to start, the so-called white man is really going to start pulling out all the tricks out of his bag to really come at you crimes, man.
Genesis 3. Yeah. Oh, before you get that, if I can get this real quick, because see, this is the thing of what the Hebrew Israelites have brought into the earth. Because prior to the truth really exploding like it has, the people thought the Bible was just this loving book that everything was going to be all cushy and all that. No, the scriptures say, if I can get this real quick, Ezekiel chapter 2, I'll start at verse 9. It says, "And when I looked, behold, and hand was sent unto me, and lo, a roll of a book was therein. And he spread it before me, and it was written within and without. And there was written therein lamentations and moanings and woes." And that's what we're entering into the time of, man. Lamentations, moanings, and woes, man. Hey, dark, evil times are coming on the earth, and we're in the midst of that, man. All right, ISIS is out here whooping ass, man. All right, they shot that chick Renee Good in the face, and that's the beginning. All right, we're now starting to see uprisings taking place in different parts of the world. All right, well, really in America for the most part, it's been happening in the world. Trump threatening the Insurrection Act, and this is, guess what? All this is prophesied in the Bible. All these things must happen before we get to the salvation of what we're looking for, man.
Yeah, it's getting exposed that ISIS is an IDF militia.
Yeah.
They're recruiting motherfuckers from fraternity top, man. So you already know what time it is, man. Once they hit the streets, as you see, it's gonna be all hell, man.
Yeah, as the one video that's been circulating, that Jake couple that ran up on that ICE agent, and it was like, "Why are you doing this?" He was like, "You ain't learned? The last you ain't seen for the last couple of days, you ain't learning." And it was like, "What?" And he was like, "Get the camera out my face." So showing you that they're gonna do what they want. Trump has given them full immunity to do as they please. So as we're seeing the different videos circulating of these different Jakes getting their ass beat, all right, it's not just Northern Kingdom now, man. You so-called Latin tribes, all right. You Gadites, the video that came out yesterday, that 4 Gadites got nabbed, all right. One of them they found, the other 3 they found in a concentration camp, all right. Judah, the Southern Kingdom, they getting their ass whooped. So we're in Jacob's trouble, man.
Don't forget about Judah. They threw a grenade. This young man was getting in the car with his kids. They knocked the breath out of one of the little 6-month baby. They rushed to the hospital.
Damn, I know that.
They don't care about us, man. But it's gonna get worse, man.
Yeah.
Right now, these just a few incidents when Trump says, take the chains off these damn dogs. Oh man, it's gonna get real bad for the so-called black man, especially Judah, man.
Right.
So-called black, y'all sit back there, ain't nothing gonna happen to y'all. We gonna see this.
Yeah, we told you this. It was beyond immigration, man.
Yeah.
People thought, oh yeah, getting the illegals out. No, these niggas set that up to come after everybody.
Yep.
Right?
Right, it was ultimately a Trojan horse.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
Jake, don't get it twisted. This is Ecclesiastes 3. So everything there's a season, a time to every purpose under the heaven. A time to be born and a time to die.
And that's the time we in, man. And let's keep it real. A time to be born and a time to die. What's going on in America, man? Esau not reproducing.
Yep.
The spirit of war is in the air. You're talking about worldwide extinction level events, man. This was being talked about in the media, man. Okay, all these different podcasts and YouTube channels talking about, oh my God, we might have to use nuclear war. We hope we can come to some type of peace agreement. Nah, read it again.
Ecclesiastes 3. To everything there is a season, and a time to every purpose under the heaven.
Yep.
A time to be born and a time to die.
Yep. That's the spirit. Go ahead.
A time to plant and a time to pluck up that which is planted.
That's it.
A time to kill and a time to heal.
There you go. Time to kill, time to heal. Right? What's the spirit on these people, man? All right, they want to hurt one another. They want to kill one another, man. Revelation 6 and 4.
Right.
Spirit of war. Go ahead.
A time to kill and a time to heal. A time to break down and a time to build up.
Time to break down the morality, the trust of the people here. All right, the economy, everything is all breaking down. All right, civil war. The talk of civil war, civil unrest, rebellion, sedition, however you want to call it. All right, this is talked about everywhere right now. That's the energy. That's the spirit. Go ahead.
A time to reap. Ecclesiastes 3 and verse 4. A time to weep and a time to laugh. Time to mourn.
That shit ain't funny, man.
Nah.
Ice beating the shit out of people now, man.
Ain't no laughing about it.
There ain't no laughing matter. They talking about door to door now. Right? They don't even need a war. Go ahead.
A time to mourn and a time to dance. A time to cast away stones and a time to gather stones together. A time to embrace and a time to refrain from embracing.
Yeah, that's the spirit of division. The Lord said he was going to bring that, Matthew the 12th chapter. Right? He said he wasn't going to bring peace. He said he was going to bring rather division.
Yeah. And also he said he was bringing a sword.
There you go.
And we know that sword, according to Psalm 17 and 13, is the so-called white man. Also, Isaiah the 10th chapter. All right, the rod of the Assyrian, which is the Lord's indignation, that's these devils. So this is why you're seeing them unload on our people the way they are, because not only is there judgment for their wickedness, because none of these jakes that you see getting their ass beat around innocent, they have all heard the word in some shape, form, or fashion. So that's just judgment that we're seeing taking place.
Yeah, Ezekiel 7 said, the Lord said, evils and only evils shall come. And when you read that chapter, that's dealing with Jake, man.
Yeah.
The Lord said he was going to judge Jake according to his detestable acts and abominations, man. 2/3 about to get to work, man. Okay? Keep going out.
Ecclesiastes 3 and verse 6. A time to get and a time to lose.
Yeah, shit. Hey, we on the verge of losing everything. Right? Our lives, this fucking world we living in right now, and you should own nothing to be happy, man. They're getting ready to usher in the reset. Right? They're purposely escalating the tension between, the ICE and all of that shit. You got the economy in shambles, wars, economic wars, tariffs and sanctions. All this shit is about to crash.
Right. It makes no coincidence that this past Christmas, Trump came out and said, like, hey, prepare for this to be your last
There you
Christmas.
go. Why would he say something like that?
They're going to be like madmen sparing mouth.
Yeah. Hey, going after who? Those that fear the Lord.
Fear the Lord.
You Israelites,
They're
man.
going to be snatching everybody out their house.
Yep.
Especially they're going to come out the men of the Lord.
Yep.
The men you see preaching and teaching on highway and ballot and you followers, they especially going to be, because they know who we are, man.
Right.
They know.
And then to add one more thing to that, it shows you that we're in a time of great, lamentation mourning the world, because Esau, like you said, is purposely stirring this shit up to usher in martial law. This is why he's attacking his own people now.
Yeah.
Because like you said, it's intentional because they want to provoke that civil unrest. So like you heard Trump, threatening or bringing in the Insurrection Act, but they're doing this to make them bring the sense they can hurry up and shut the society down.
Right. Hold out of chaos.
We missed, the sickness that's going around. All right, they activated this 6G for people getting these sicknesses. Now they saying it's another pandemic coming.
Wait till Big Mama get shot, man. It's over after that. You got it, brother.
It's 2nd Ezra chapter 16 and start at verse 40. O my people, hear my word and make you ready to thy battle. And in those evils, be even as pilgrims upon the earth. Right? So we're coming into a time where we're going to be separated from society. Right? And going into that word pilgrims is one, right, on a holy mission, man. Roughly paraphrasing the definition.
Yeah, pretty much one that's on a walk to, he's on a walk of repentance to a holy place. So remembering the reason why we're doing this, man. The side mission that we've all, been doing as far as our lives outside the faith, all that's about to cease to exist. It's really going to be your walk with the Heavenly Father and the Son at that point.
There you go. Soon to come, none of this shit is gonna matter at all. None of this shit gonna matter. What you got going on, your job or whatever, right? Your so-called life, all that's about to change.
Trying to be father a year.
Yeah.
That shit matters.
You know, career goals and shit.
And you can see it now. The way of life as you know it from, let's say, pre-2020.
It's gone.
It's gone, man.
It's gone, bro.
And it's gonna get, it's gonna change drastically in this year.
And that's why, like we said before the camera cut on, man. Hey, stay tuned January 19th when they have that WES meeting, man. Because they said that's the beginning of that digital prison being implemented, man. You know? So we're about to see great things start changing, man, very soon.
Right. You know, and all these things is happening at a rapid pace.
Yeah.
You know, everything, in the news, more, this evil. Just getting the people used to that mindset of preparing for what's coming, man.
Mm-hmm.
And what's coming is a whole technocracy.
Yep.
You know, what they call a dystopian society.
Yep.
Where everybody's going to be controlled, monitored, traced. You know, you ain't going to be able to have your own opinion. You ain't going to be able to, do what you want like you do now, man. So, and really some of your thoughts, is going to be determined as being crime, man.
Yeah.
They have what they call the thought police.
Thought police or pre-crime, the movie Minority Report.
Right.
That pre-crime system, pretty much them dealing with, them pretty much categorizing people. All right, to see if you were threat or not against the government.
And ultimately, that's going to be a part of that social credit score.
Right.
Psalm 2:16-41. He that selleth, let him be as he that fleeth away, and he that buyeth as one that will lose. He that occupieth merchandise as he that hath no profit by it, and he that buildeth as he that shall not dwell therein. Right? So it's a mindset, right? Understanding that you're going to lose, right? And being prepared to give that up, not to be attached to anything, right, that this society offers you. It says, he that soweth as if he should not reap, so also he that planteth the vineyard as he that shall not gather the grapes. Right? So we're seeing the mindsets, the separation being made between those who are truly serving the Lord and understanding you have to be willing to give these things up, and those who are serving their own bellies and trying to establish even greater footholds in this place. Right? Right? You see camps like IUIC, ISUPK, right? All these other groups preparing the minds of their people to continue to hunker down in Babylon the Great and not to separate themselves, right? But here over at GMS and those who believe on the word that Yahweh Shai has given to GMS, we understand that we're going to have these things taken from us, man. We're going to be prepared to have these things taken from us.
This is Philippians chapter 3, verse 8. Yea, doubtless, and I count all things but loss for the excellency of the knowledge of the unforgettable our Lord. It says, for whom I have suffered the loss of all things, and do count them but dung, that I may win Yahweh Shai.
Right, so we got to be prepared to lose everything, man. Scriptures talk about, whatever you lose on this side, you're going to receive 100-fold in the kingdom. We know we're going to lose stuff. We're going to lose family members. We're going to lose certain loved ones. We're going to lose property. We're going to lose everything, man. We might even lose our lives like the elders are going into, But this is all, part of that trial, part of that fire, part of that walk, man.
I got one more. Revelation 12 and 10, right? I'm sorry, Revelation 12 and 11. My page was Revelation 12 and 11. Brothers ain't see me going. Yeah. I heard your voice, I was like, dang.
I know, right?
I am.
This is the book of Revelation 12 and verse 11. And they overcame him by the
You know
blood.
what? Start at 2.
Revelation 12 and 10. And I heard a loud voice saying in heaven, now is come salvation, strength.
Hey, see? Now has come salvation and strength in the kingdom of our power. Go ahead.
And the kingdom of our power.
Yeah, and we're in that time. Repent, therefore, the kingdom of heaven is at hand. Right? Look what all is happening. Go ahead.
And the power of his Hamashiach, For the accuser of our brethren is cast down.
Yeah, he's being cast down. All right, his power and all of that. This is why they're on their last, campaign of terror to try to establish that power, man. All right, it ain't gonna work. Because while all of this is going on, meanwhile, what? Alliances are being made, plots and schemes are being made to what? To take down the whole. Right? Obadiah tells you that, man. How's it go? Thy adversaries have laid a wound under thee. Right. Roughly paraphrasing. That wound goes back to the traps.
Right.
The backdoor deals, the alliances that's being made, man, to overthrow you. Go ahead.
Everybody, you understand? The Most High exposed these damn devils. Everybody know their tricks now. They can't hide.
Right.
They can't come with that old, same old they used to back in the day.
Right.
This is Revelation 12 and 10, halfway. Let's see. And the power of his Mashiach, for the accuser of our brethren is cast down, which accused them before our power day and night.
Yeah, that's why right now Jake is the face of domestic terror out here, man. All the crime and all the wild shit that's been going on in the media, Jake is being plastered, man. If it ain't the northern kingdom, it's the southern kingdom, man. Right?
They've been using that damn AI video. I think that's AI with the Black Panther shit.
No,
That was real.
He an agent provocateur.
Yeah, you told the dude telling we're gonna put a hole in the side.
Yeah.
That's real.
Yeah. And who's saying that on camera though? You know what I'm saying?
But it's just convenient. But it's just convenient that he pop up in the middle of all this.
Out of nowhere.
Like you said, he's an agent provocateur.
There you go.
The Black Panther's been exposed.
That's what I'm saying. It's the same shit we saw with what's his face? Grandmaster, yeah, Master Mason J. That nigga that was running for president, all of a sudden he not fucking around coalition, man.
His ass in jail.
Now he is.
Nah, he should be out now.
Yeah. But that shit was all set up, man.
But it's to provoke, because the reason why they had him pop up, because they saw the main one that's the outcry right now is Esau. Jake is just sitting back, because there's a video I seen where there was like, it was an Edomite dude telling Jake pretty much, to fall back, it's not your fight. And so just like in the first purge, they see Jake ain't really getting into it like they want, so now they gotta turn shit up. This is why you see him beating Jake ass more and more on camera.
This is Revelation 18 and verse 4. And I heard another voice from heaven saying, come out of her, my people, that ye be not partakers of her sins, and that ye receive not of her plagues. So, the Most High is saying, come out of her. Y'all need to repent and come back to Yahweh Shem Shine. Not leave America, but repent and come in the ways of Yahweh Shem Shine and live righteously, man. So when he bring these plagues on America, you're going to be called out. Because Most High said, all those who join into these damn devils, you're going to die and suffer like these damn devils, man. And these plagues is going to, consume all the wicked ass Israelites.
Yeah, but that verse mainly going into deliverance. Yeah. When we get beamed up, but I mean, you can still say that, but mainly that's for the deliverance.
Right. Because ultimately, if you have something you're clinging onto on this side, that's something that Satan can use to try to sift you out.
First John 2:15. And I'm gonna get the commentary for that. That was good.
You know what? Hold on. Let me finish this real quick in Revelation 12.
You right.
Not pass it to me. Just want to make a point.
Hold on, you can hold up for that.
Revelation 12 and 11.
Revelation 12 and 11. And they overcame him by the blood of the Lamb and by the word of their testimony. And they loved not their lives until death.
Yeah, so we overcame this devil by the word of the testimony, man. And what did you say earlier before we started rolling about how did the lesson about not a Jew addressing conspiracy theories?
Yeah.
See what I'm saying? So the spirit is heavy, man.
Right.
That's the pressure.
Matter of fact, add to that point, because he addressed something else where he was saying, get the still real
That's
quick.
it, man. Word is out here, man. Faith is flourishing. The truth that has been so long without fruit shall be declared, man.
So it's a video that he addressed where he said that he wants to control all the media and social media in America. So pretty much he wants to end the First Amendment.
There you go.
Because everybody's beginning to call him out.
Yeah.
The atrocities that they're doing over there to the Palestinians. And pretty much in the world. Right now they're committing crime against humanity.
There you go.
And so, like I said, they want the eyes off them and make it so it's Jake. Remember that video with that woman. What did she say? She said that the main their main enemy is the black youth over here. because they see that Jacob's waking up. So that's why they want to control the media to stir the narrative back onto us and take it off of them because they see they're getting lit up.
Really, all these small hats are aligned in that same mindset. You had that one dude, Shlomo Kramer. You know, he said the same thing. You know, we gotta restrict the First Amendment. We gotta have control on the First Amendment. You know, restricting all these social media platforms, what people say, what people comment, what people post. You know, so soon it's gonna be to where the whole free speech shit is gonna be out the window.
And bottom line is this: the world knows you ain't chosen.
That's it.
Right.
That's
You're
it.
the biggest welfare case known to man.
Which is why, like I said, they have to address this shit. Because one of the things that he said was, he was like, you know, what you say again? Repeat that point. Then Charles there was a way.
He had a dream. He got it. He's still dreaming.
They said faith over fear was his shirt, though. Say your point again. What you just said? Well,
No, the biggest welfare case known.
Yeah. So he got on an interview. I forget the chick's name, but it was on the economy, and he was explaining how, I think he said 10 years, that Israel wants to end getting the aid from America. And so she was saying, you know, that's going to shake up a lot of things. But like I said, they're hearing these narratives that's being brought in about them. They're trying to take it back. You know.
That's you're not chosen.
There was a video that I watched on Instagram. This one guy going into the neighborhoods. He's on there videotaping them and asking the questions. Huh?
Yeah. The one that was breaking?
That one too.
That's another
one.
Same guy, man.
The same guy. There was another one. He was asking a question like how can you afford having 9 kids and 10 kids?
How you work?
How do you work? And this and that.
Then he went to the store, and Jake, Judite, he asked me, he said, "Is this the? Do they use?" He said, "How
What form of
pay?"
payment?
He said, "100% all of them use EBT."
Yeah, because they're welfare cases. And these idiots that want to talk shit don't realize that our tax money pays for them to live like that, man. Now, the majority of our tax money goes over to the land of Israel, and they send shit back over here with a small hat community.
I heard it was like 900,000, something like that.
They're welfare babies, man.
Right.
It's Revelation 12 and 12. Therefore, rejoice in heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil has come down unto you having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time.
Yeah. Right now we've been constantly reading this scripture, but now it's truly manifested. Now they have the army, they have the force now, and they're letting it be known like, look, we're gonna do what the hell we want to do, and look, we checking everybody. Right? What was the joint you said? Right? They made the announcement of the text that you said about all Americans. There was some warning that they said that all Americans got to be prepared to get checked.
It says breaking. The Department of Homeland Security has announced it's advising its U.S. citizens to be prepared to present citizens.
Yeah, so the Department of Defense, Department of War, right? It's like, look, all Americans got to be prepared to give some type of proof that you're an American, man. How is that going to pan out?
Because at the end of the day, he's still locking up Issachar and other tribes that were born here that got birth certificates and got damn what's it when you travel? Passports and shit. He's still locking their ass.
Yeah, you can present you a so-called American and still get your ass whooped, man.
This is the same strategy that Hitler used in Nazi Germany. It's the same playbook. They're doing the same thing. ISIS basically trumps little military, so they don't abide by the laws of America.
It was a post they had to where like you type in like I think it was NAZIS.US and it goes to the Department of Justice. Somebody rerouted and shit too.
It's a wrap, man.
They're the modern day, NAZI.
I mean, Elon Musk, he knew that was going to happen. That's why he saluted when he did. Because he knew all this was coming down.
Same playbook.
Same playbook. All a part of it.
Only this time they're really going to come after the Israelites.
Yeah.
Unlike last time, the hoax. Yeah.
Jump down to verse 17.
This is Revelation 12, verse 17. And the dragon was wroth with the woman.
Yeah, the dragon is Esau, essentially the sister. The dragon was wroth with the woman Israel. Go ahead.
And went to make war with the remnant of her seed.
Yeah, and went to make war with the remnant. Because eventually, hey, you see 2/3 getting ruffled up, and they really want the elect.
Oh yeah.
They know who got the truth. Right? They want the believers, man.
Yeah, and it's the spirit out of Monopoly brought it out, but the red, yellow, and blue list is coming back up.
Oh, yeah.
And that man, we went on that
Years ago. It's
That's
been a
not
long
my
time. You know, like you said, brothers need to start bringing that back out because this time we're coming back into, man.
Right, and I watched the video too, going into that same type of red, green, and all that. Pretty much talking about how they already have everybody labeled,
Yeah.
or who's a potential threat. Yep. So once the lights go out, they're gonna start sending in the Delta forces, all these people to come in and round up, the undesirables. Man.
It's the way one of the tactics they was doing, they was dotting people mailboxes and shit. They was putting little dots behind their mailbox and stuff like that. So back then when brothers was bringing out, you could actually go to people. But I seen it, you could go to people's mailbox and it will have a blue dot on it, a little yellow one, or a red one. You could see that. People was doing videos on it because they was dotting people's mailboxes, people apartment things, they was dotting.
Because red meant that you're an enemy of the state and everyone kill you because you could be converted. Blue was the one they was going to put in the concentration camp or re-education in the sea. They convert you, and the yellow was just the point.
Yeah, and more like it was the I believe the hollow hopes and all that
Matrix.
shit.
I
Yeah.
believe the Matrix was.
You got more than that?
Yeah. Revelation 12 and 17. Let me read it again. And the dragon was wroth with the woman, went to make war with the remnant of the seed, which keep the commandments of the Most High and have the testimony of Yahweh Shah HaMashiach.
You know, man. So we in the time, man. We are in the midst of Jacob's trouble right now. Time like no other. Daniel's 12:1, man. So you gotta be spiritually prepared, as I always talk about. This shit's not a game, man. Right?
Yes.
So, 2 Ezra chapter 16 and verse 70. For there shall be in every place and in the next cities a great insurrection upon those that fear the Lord.
Yeah, and that's what's coming, man. A great insurrection, man, on those that fear the Lord. Because like the brother Priest said, man, they really want the elect.
Yeah.
All this stuff that they're doing is really to wage war with the remnant of Yahweh Shah seed, which is really the elect. That's what they're doing. They're trying to go ahead and narrow and categorize and put brothers in the box so they're justified in coming against the men of the Lord. That's why they're doing all this propaganda, like Party Panther, and all this bullshit, because they really have eyes for the elect. Keep going.
Verse 71. They shall be like madmen, sparing none.
Does that not give you a preview of that right now in Minnesota? And that's gonna trickle down to every major city. That's coming to every major city. They're already saying they're getting bigger, so they're gonna be attacking every city with this. And they're gonna use the agent provocateurs and things like that to stir this thing up. That's what's coming.
Yeah, because that got exposed. When the riots broke out in the city, the people in the town was like, yo, these niggas is not even from the town.
Yeah, niggas burn the flag.
You know what I'm saying?
Drop that
So
bitch
it's
in the
all
car.
set up, man. Niggas is importing protesters, bro. Niggas already got the cameras set up, news crews ready.
Yeah.
Oh shit, It's all theater, man.
Go outside, you're like, oh, damn, y'all live here? Motherfuckers out there with a
Like,
phone
you ain't
and
never
shit.
seen this nigga down the street,
And they
man.
with a phone waiting for somebody to get
Talk
shot.
about get out our neighborhoods.
Yeah, like, you ain't live here. Motherfucker live in fucking goddamn Minnesota, no Alaska and shit. Motherfucker got them Minnesota on camera.
Go ahead,
Exodus 16, 71. They shall be like madmen, sparing none, but still spoiling and destroying those that fear the Lord.
Yeah, spoiling, destroying those for the Lord. Like I said, their main target is the men of the Lord. You rescue Jakes, the Lord's gonna put his spirit on him in Isaiah the 10th chapter on Assyria. He's gonna put his spirit and anger upon Assyria to tread your ass down for your wickedness, man. But at the end of the day, his eyes is on the elect, man. That's what Esau is doing all this stuff for, man.
So instead of being Asian provocateur Israelites, you know what I'm saying, to do some wild shit and then try to,
Yeah, don't be surprised. You see Chief from more.
Come on, man.
Yeah,
pop
pop
up,
back up and
do
shit.
some dumb shit, and then now the ministry blame.
yeah, it's gonna be some nigga camp fighting ICE or some shit.
Yeah. Remember, we saw that during the Palestinians, they was protesting that Wi-Fi dumbasses gonna set up in the middle of all that shit. you know, brothers gotta use wisdom, especially in these times where now we ain't gonna be out here in the midst of all this bullshit, man. You know, I was watching the other I'm on the bar video before we came out here, and he was saying it might get to a point where might start going back to parks and shit. You know?
I see that.
Yeah, because it's gonna get bad in these main cities at this point, man.
Totally see that.
All it takes is one nigga with fringes on
That's
his
it.
t-shirt.
Yeah,
Like you said, the dude that you exposed a couple weeks ago, they said had ties to fucking ISIS, like them niggas been around, man. You know, this nigga is 14.
Yeah.
What the hell you know about ISIS, man?
Yeah. In Charlotte, man. A lot of shit been going on out here, man. Go
This
ahead.
nigga had talked to ISIS and had a manifesto.
Yeah.
Hawaiian? This nigga don't even know how to spell ISIS.
They said they found like knives and shit.
Come on, man.
Yeah, knives and hammers and shit like that. The whole story was terrible.
Tacky, man.
Go ahead.
Second under 16.
Might be better than some.
But we're at a
He gonna
point
go
now
out
where
there.
he don't even care because the people are so dumb they're gonna believe whatever they put out anyway. This is why, like the brother's been saying, man, your spirit of discernment has to be A1 in these
It
times.
has to
man.
be elevated now.
Because with the bullshit tacky stories, with the AI, man, you go like the video the brothers in Chicago did where they changed the translation, what they said. And you gotta know, and you gotta have a discernment, man. Pray to the Lord that He's what's saying in these times, man.
Circumspection. Go ahead.
Second under 16 and 72. For they shall waste and take away their goods and cast them out of their houses.
They're gonna cash you out of your house.
You need to do that by law too.
Yeah, they can do it by law. They can figure it out. You get the love of a lot of their mama.
Agenda 21 was another one. There's another one, Project Referendum or something like that, where pretty much everything that you have, they can go and see. There's a bunch of different laws that I'm
They can seize you, and especially when they bring forth another gimmick, they can grab you up and label you contagious. Remember they was speaking on that in Washington and New York. So now when they bring another gimmick, they can label you contagious and they justify grabbing you up.
And to add to that, not to ramble, but they had a woman going on social media explaining, you know, the jab exemption form, telling parents not to fill that out. Because they said if you do that, you're consenting to the fact that you're not going to do it, so you're putting your child at risk to give them a license to take your kid, man.
That's all bullshit.
It's a number tracking.
So this is why at the end of the day, you just got to pray over your house, man.
Second under 16 and 73. Then shall they be known who are my chosen, and they shall be tried as the gold in the fire.
Yeah.
Then you're gonna know who the Lord's dealing with those times. And if you ain't got the spirit of discernment, even now, you should, hey man, come on, man.
They're
It's
showing
clear
that
today,
now.
man.
The Spirit of the Lord had that video researchers of Apostle Gabar and Apostle Ramla pretty much saying how they was warning people of what Esau was about to do. The Lord put the spirit on Esau to come out here and fuck shit up. So the spirit the whole time has been showing you. If you read the last part one more time.
Second 16 and 73. Then shall they be known who are my chosen, they shall be tried as the gold in the
Right,
fire.
because the man of the Lord ain't gonna be out here in the midst of all this shit, man. All right, we're gonna be put away, you know, in the cut, man, as the Spirit covers us, man. So you crash out camps and you too early, you're gonna be the main fodder out here getting dealt with, man.
You can make a name in that day. You got it, Jack. Right.
Yeah, ain't no, I ain't no weak Jew, all
got
that shit. Yeah, you hold yourself, hold to yourself.
Hey, give me that one in Matthew 10 about rise and servants too. Finish what you got. Right?
Second under 16 and 74. Oh, hear ye my beloved, saith the Lord, behold, the days of trouble are at hand,
Yep, the days of trouble are at hand. Go ahead.
but I will deliver you from the
And the
same.
Lord's gonna be there, man. This is our faith. In these times, in these crucial times, and we believe that Yahweh Shem Shah's gonna guide us where we need to go, what we need to do.
You have to, that
No.
has to be
That's
certainty in your mind, man. Like the video I did yesterday, man. Because all of our foundations is about to be tried, man. Whether you are Israelite, whether you a Christian, Muslim, whatever you believe in, all that shit's gonna be put to the test,
Yeah,
man.
you can stand on it.
They're labeling everybody under domestic threat.
Yeah.
Every group. Even the white supremacy. They're labeling everybody. That goes back to Rex 84, Project Bermuda. They just use different words. They're labeling everybody.
Verse 75. Be ye not afraid, neither doubt, for the Most High is your God.
See, that's the spirit. Read it again.
Second under 16 and 75. Be ye not afraid, neither doubt, for the Most High is your God.
Yeah, this is the time to be concrete, man. Stand firm in Yahweh Shem Shah, because everything that we've been prophesying through the spirit is happening, man. And like he said, like we read